excited to learn with you today at the Play Street Museum in Manhattan. Wow, it's a little town square. Let's start at the train table. Wow, what's that? It's a train. Yellow train. What does a train say? Choo-choo, chugga, 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 choo-choo. Should we make this train go down the hill? Yes? You say go, and the train will go down the hill. Ready, set, go! Wow, that was fast. Fast train, fast yellow train. Let's make the train go up, 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 up. It's at the top. That was slow. Slow yellow train. Let's make the train go fast again. Ready, set, go! Wow, that was so fast. Good job. Can you do this with me? Up and down. Up and down are opposites. Can you do this? Fast and slow are opposites. Wow, how neat. Do you think we can build a really, really, really long train? Let's go, come on. Wow. Let's put these trains together to make it really, really long. Put them together. Put the trains together. Wow. Look at that. Let's make a short train too. Here's the short train. Wow, long train, short train. Choo-choo, chugga, 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 chugga. Choo-choo, good job. Hey, long and short are also opposites. Uh-oh, these boats need to get through. Can you help? You say up, and the bridge will go up. Help us get through! We need to help! Up, up. Say it loud. Up, up. It's working. Up, up, up. Hooray! Now the boats can get through. Thank you so much. One blue boat through. Two, another boat through. Two boats went through. Since the boats are through, let's put the bridge down. Down, down, down. Great job! Pretend you have a train. What color is your train? Where is your train going? I'm going to pretend that my train is going to the zoo. I like using my imagination. I have to get to the zoo. My train is bringing people to the zoo. Yay! Let's go up the hill. Choo-choo, chugga, 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 choo-choo. And across the bridge. And back to the station. Because the people want to get to the zoo. Whee! Coming into the station. Turn. Say open and the door will open. Open.
Bye-bye. Time to bring people to the zoo.
Yay! It's so fun playing trains with you. Let's do a pattern. Truck, boat, truck, boat. Truck. What comes next? Yes! Boat! You got it!
Look! A ladder! Should we go
Up? Let's go. Up, up, up. Now, let's go down. Whee! That was fun. Let's keep walking around the town square. Let's find our next place to go. Walk, walk, walk with me. Walk, walk. Look, it's an apartment. Let's go inside. Wow. Have you ever played house? Let's play house together. Uh-oh. Our baby is so hungry. We need to make the baby food. Let's go to the refrigerator and open it. Open. And get out the eggs. Open the eggs. Open. Now we need to crack the egg. Crack, crack, crack. Crack, crack, crack. Good job. Close the eggs and put them back in the refrigerator. Now we need to cook the egg. Cooking the egg. Remember, never touch a real stove. At the Miss Rachel cooking show, there's one done right here. So silly. Let's give the baby the egg. Here, baby. Yay! And here's your milk. The baby's so hungry. The baby's eating. Eat. The baby was so hungry, and now the baby is all done. The baby's full. Hungry and full are opposites. Uh-oh, we need to do the laundry. Being a stay-at-home parent is hard work. I'm proud of you, too. Let's go do laundry, come on. We need to put the dirty clothes inside the washing machine. Say open. Open. Hey, open and closed are also opposites. Open and put the dirty laundry in the washer. In and out are also opposites. In and out are opposites. Put the dirty laundry in. Put in the soap. Close the door. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on. We did the laundry. Woohoo! It's time to put our other child down for a nap. Let's go. Here's her blanket. Let's put it on. Also on and off are opposites. On and off are opposites. Let's put her blanket on. Put it on, put it on, put it on. Let's tuck her in so she's so cozy. I love you. Night, night. I'm getting sleepy too. Can you pretend to be sleepy? Let's also take a nap. We've been working so hard today. Ding, 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 ding. Wake up! That's the alarm clock. We need to play more. Did you know that asleep and awake are also opposites? So many opposites today. Let's go play. I wonder what the color of the day is. To find out, we need to open the toy box. Can you help? Thank you. On the count of 3, say open and the toy box will open. 1, 2, 3. Open. Wow, you did it. It's a toy dinosaur. Hi, toy dinosaur. What color is the dinosaur? Yes, it's green. So the color of the day must be green. Great job.
Bring, 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 bring. Hello? Herbie's Cafe with the smoothest smoothies in town. Uh-huh. One Herbie Burby smoothie coming right up.
1 strawberry, 1 tomato, 1 cucumber, 1/2 egg. Ooh, cheese. Oh, toast. Lots of ketchup. Lots of ketchup. And extra mustard. Lots of mustard. Yummy, yummy. And now we need to mix it. Delicious. Ooh, a customer.
Hi, Herbie.
Hi, Miss Rachel. Welcome to Herbie's Cafe.
Wow. Can I please have 1 strawberry ice cream?
Okay, 1 chocolate ice cream coming right up.
Herbie, I said 1 strawberry ice cream.
Oh, 1 pickle ice cream coming right up.
Herbie, can you help? I said strawberry.
Oh, 1 chicken nugget ice cream with a side salad coming right up.
Herbie, can you help me tell him? Let's say it together. Strawberry.
Oh, okay, strawberry. Got it.
Good job, Herbie. Thank you.
1 minute. Okay, here you go.
Thank you, Herbie.
That'll be $3.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye, Herbie.
Bye-bye.
It's time for the number of the day. Let's see how many yummy scoops of ice cream go on the cone. And that will tell us the number of the day. Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do you think the number of the day is? Yes, 4. 4 scoops of yummy ice cream. You did it. Friends, we're at a pet rescue. Let's pretend we're going to adopt a pet. What pet would you choose? Meow, meow. Maybe a cat? Woof, 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 woof. Ruff. Or a dog? What would you choose? I think I'll choose this little dog. Say open. Open. Hi, little guy. Aww.
So cute.
Hey, look at this big dog. Wow, big and small are opposites. Let's bark loud for this dog. Woof, 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 woof. And let's bark quiet for this dog. Woof, 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 woof. Loud and quiet are also opposites. This dog's so nice. Let's give this little one a checkup together. Are you ready? Let's pretend we're a doctor for animals. What's that called? Yeah, a vet or a veterinarian. First, let's listen to our dog's heart and lungs. Get out your stethoscope. Boom, 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 boom. It sounds good. How does your pet sound? Does it sound good? All done, stethoscope. Now, you do need a little shot, but it will only hurt for a second, just a little pinch. Here we go. Pinch, all done. It's over. Let's see what's next. Uh-oh. Our little dog has a sore paw. Let's get out our bandages. You say on and we'll put it on. Put it on, put it on, put it on. We helped our doggy. Next, our doggy needs a little bit of medicine. Let's get out our medicine. Here, doggy. Now you're going to feel better. And you're all set to go home. You just need a name. What would you name your pet? I like that name. I'm going to name you Charlie. Hello, Charlie. I'm so happy to adopt you. Hey, let's get out a leash and take Charlie for a walk. Wow, what color is this? Pink, my favorite color. We have to put the leash on Charlie. Put it on, put it on, put it on. Remember how on and off are also opposites.
I have an idea. Let's take Charlie for a walk in the town. Come on, Charlie, let's go. Come on, Charlie, let's go for a walk. Walking around the town. So much fun. I love this little town.
Fast! Slow! Fast! Slowly! Slow! Fast! Fast and slow are opposites. Yay!
Catch the scars, Mr. Aaron.
On your shoulder. On your head. That's silly. Mr. Aaron.
Good job, Mr. Aaron.
Look, friends, it's an ocean. Let's look for a clue to find out the letter of the day. Do you see an ocean animal hiding? You see one? What is that? Yes, you're right. It's an octopus. What letter does octopus begin with? It's a letter that says ah. Yes, O. O, octopus, ah. That means the letter of the day is O. Hey, opposites also start with O. Oh, where are you going in that overcoat? Octopus. To the octopus opera? Okay, have fun. Bye-bye, octopus.
Friends, look! Alexander and I are in a
Recycling truck.
recycling truck! Woohoo! Let's recycle some materials. Recycling is taking something old and making it new. Let's go over and recycle some items. Come on. How do we do it? Wow, what was that?
Metal.
Metal. Good job putting the metal in. What other materials do we have? Plastic. Good job. Thank you. Put it in. How about this one? Paper. Yeah, it's so great to recycle. I'll turn it. Turn. Turn. Oh, when we turn the wheel, the items go down. Turn the wheel. Good job. It's so great to recycle. Do you recycle at home? Yay!
Trains, my favorite. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 trains.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
It's nice to say thank you when you leave somewhere. Thank you so much for having me, James and Christina.
Thank you for coming, Miss Rachel.
We hope you enjoyed Play Street Museum, Miss Rachel.
I loved it.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.
What is the opposite of big? Yes, the opposite of big is small. What is the opposite of loud? Yes, the opposite of loud is quiet. Shh. What is the opposite of full? Yes, the opposite of full is empty. Good job.
Hi! Box, open! Woo! Close. Open! Woo! Bye-bye. Close. Open! Whee! Close. Open. Close. Open. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Quack, quack. Bye-bye.
What's the opposite of on? Off, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. On, off.
This is up, and this is down. This is up, and this is down. This is leaning to the side, side to side, and this is turning around. Up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. This is up, this is up, and this is down. This is down. This is up, this is up, and this is down. This is down. This is leaning to the side, side to side, and this is turning around. Up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. This is leaning to the side, side to side, and this is turning around. Up and down and 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 up and down.
Which elephant is the biggest? Yes, this one. Great job.
Everybody grab your ticket, follow me. Come inside the zoo, there's so much to see. Look at how the elephants are stomping their feet. Look at that giraffe having leaves to eat. Walking at the zoo. Walking at the zoo, me and you. Walking at the zoo. Walking at the zoo, doodly-doo. I can see an ostrich and her egg, and a pink flamingo standing on one leg. I can see a peacock prancing around, and a lazy lion laying on the ground. Walking at the zoo. Walking at the zoo, me and you. Walking at the zoo. Walking at the zoo, doodly-doo. Swinging around like a monkey in a tree. Swimming around like the penguins, 1, 2, 3. Look at how the sloth moves really slow. Cheetahs are fast, they go, go, go. Now let's wave goodbye to the big baboon. Bye-bye, zoo, we'll see you soon. Walking at the zoo. Walking at the zoo, me and you. Walking at the zoo. Walking at the zoo, doodly-doo.
What's the opposite of big?
Yeah, small. Big, small, big, small, big, small. Good job.
Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo, all on a Saturday night. You put your right hand in, you put your right hand out. You give your hand a shake, 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 and turn yourself about. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo, all on a Saturday night. You put your left hand in, you put your left hand out. You give your hand a shake, 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 and turn yourself about. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo, all on a Saturday night. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out. You give your foot a shake, 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 and turn yourself about. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Light, all on a Saturday night. You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out. You give your foot a shake, 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 and turn yourself about. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Light, all on a Saturday night. You put your head in, you put your head out. You give your head a shake, 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 and turn yourself about. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo, all on a Saturday night. You put your whole self in, you put your whole self out. You give yourself a shake, 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 and turn yourself about. Here we go, Looby Loo. Here we go, Looby Light. Here we go, Looby Loo, all on a Saturday night.
They're designed to be addictively crunchy and easy to overeat. Before you know it, you've consumed the sugar equivalent of 6 bananas plus a significant amount of inflammatory fat. I worked with someone who had replaced her afternoon cookie habit with dried apple chips, feeling virtuous about the switch. She didn't realize the apple chips contained added sugar and were fried in palm oil. Her cholesterol climbed, her mental clarity decreased, and she complained of afternoon fatigue. When we eliminated these processed fruit products and replaced them with actual fresh fruit and a handful of raw nuts, the difference was remarkable. Her energy stabilized. Her focus improved. Her cholesterol numbers began moving in the right direction. The lesson is simple. If fruit doesn't look like it came from nature, if it's been fried, sweetened, or processed into chips, it's no longer a brain-healthy food, regardless of what the packaging claims. Now that you understand which fruits to avoid, let's talk about the powerful fruits that can actually protect and even restore brain function as you age. These aren't miracle foods, but they contain specific compounds that have been scientifically proven to support cognitive health, reduce inflammation, and help maintain the neural connections that keep your memory sharp. Protective fruit. Number 1, blueberries. Nature's memory medicine. If there's one fruit that deserves to be called brain food, it's the blueberry. These small berries pack an extraordinary concentration of compounds called anthocyanins, which give them their deep blue color. But anthocyanins do something remarkable in your brain. They cross the protective barrier between your bloodstream and your brain tissue, something very few nutrients can do. Once inside your brain, they go to work reducing inflammation, protecting neurons from damage, and actually improving communication between brain cells. Multiple research studies have demonstrated that older adults who consume blueberries regularly show measurable improvements in memory tests within just weeks. What makes this even more impressive is that the improvements aren't temporary. Long-term blueberry consumption has been associated with slower rates of cognitive decline over many years. In one significant study, people who ate blueberries several times per week reduced their risk of developing dementia by nearly 45% compared to those who rarely ate berries. The anthocyanins in blueberries appear to protect the specific regions of your brain responsible for making and storing memories. They improve blood flow to neural tissue. They help your brain cells use energy more efficiently. They even seem to promote the growth of new connections between neurons, something scientists once thought was impossible in the aging brain. I have seen remarkable transformations in people who added just half a cup of blueberries to their daily routine. One person who had been struggling to remember recent conversations found that within 2 months of eating blueberries every morning, her family stopped having to repeat information to her. Another individual who couldn't follow the plot of television shows anymore regained the ability to track complex storylines. These aren't isolated cases. The scientific literature is filled with evidence supporting blueberries as one of the most powerful brain protective foods available. Fresh or frozen both work excellently. In fact, frozen blueberries picked at peak ripeness may contain even more anthocyanins than fresh ones that have been sitting in stores for days. Make these little blue powerhouses a non-negotiable part of your daily diet if you're serious about protecting your memory. Protective fruit number 2, pomegranate, the circulation enhancer. Your brain is an energy-hungry organ. Despite being only about 2% of your body weight, it uses roughly 20% of your oxygen and nutrients. As you age, the blood vessels that deliver these vital resources to your brain become less flexible and efficient. This is where pomegranate becomes critically important. This fruit is loaded with compounds called punicensins, powerful antioxidants that have a remarkable effect on your vascular system. They They help your blood vessels relax and dilate, improving blood flow throughout your body and especially to your brain. Better blood flow means more oxygen and nutrients reaching your neurons. This translates directly into better memory, faster thinking, and improved mental endurance. Research has shown that people who consume pomegranate regularly have measurable increases in blood flow to memory-critical areas of the brain. Some studies have found improvements in memory performance after just a few weeks of daily pomegranate consumption. The polyphenols in pomegranate also combat oxidative stress, a type of cellular damage that accelerates brain aging. They protect the delicate lipids that make up brain cell membranes. They reduce inflammation in blood vessel walls, keeping them supple and responsive. I recommend eating the fresh seeds called arols rather than drinking pomegranate juice. The seeds provide fiber that moderates sugar absorption while delivering all the beneficial compounds. If you do choose juice, make sure it's pure pomegranate with no added sugars and limit yourself to a small glass. One person I worked with had been experiencing, "There's something sitting in your refrigerator right now that could be slowly stealing your memories. You bought it thinking you were making a healthy choice. Your doctor might have even recommended it. But for those of us over 60, this innocent-looking food is working against your brain in ways most people never discover until it's too late." What's terrifying is how common this mistake is. I've watched it happen to countless people who came to me confused about why their memory was fading despite doing everything they thought was right. They were eating their fruits, taking their walks, staying active with family. Yet something was quietly sabotaging everything. The shocking truth is that not all fruits are created equal when it comes to your aging brain. Some fruits feed your neurons and sharpen your memory. Others spike your blood sugar, inflame your brain tissue, and accelerate the very cognitive decline you're trying to prevent. What I'm about to share with you goes against everything the food industry wants you to believe. But after working with older adults for decades, I've seen the dramatic difference that removing certain fruits and adding others can make. People who couldn't remember where they put their keys suddenly recalling conversations from weeks ago. Individuals who struggled to follow a simple recipe now managing complex tasks with clarity. The difference isn't magic. It's understanding which fruits are friends and which are enemies to your aging mind. Stay with me, because by the end of this conversation, you'll know exactly which 5 fruits are damaging your brain right now and which 5 can actually protect you from dementia. The last fruit I'll reveal has helped transform the cognitive health of people who thought their memory loss was irreversible. If you're over 60 and you value your independence, your memories, and your mental sharpness, what you're about to discover could change the trajectory of your brain health for years to come. Before we dive deep into the fruits that could be harming your brain, let me tell you why this matters so urgently. Your brain after 60 is in a vulnerable state. The natural aging process has already reduced blood flow to your neurons by nearly 15%. Your brain's ability to clear out toxic proteins has slowed down. The protective barriers that keep inflammation away from your thinking centers have become more permeable. This means that foods which might have been harmless in your 30s and 40s now have a completely different impact. A fruit that barely raised your blood sugar 20 years ago can now send it soaring, triggering a cascade of inflammation that directly damages the memory centers of your brain. This isn't about being dramatic. It's about understanding reality. The connection between what you eat and how well you think becomes more critical with each passing year. Recent research has shown that people who consume certain high-sugar fruits regularly experience measurable shrinkage in their hippocampus, the exact part of your brain responsible for forming new memories. Meanwhile, those who focus on specific low-sugar antioxidant-rich fruits show remarkably slower rates of cognitive decline. The difference can be profound. We're talking about maintaining your ability to live independently versus needing help with basic daily tasks. The choice of which fruits you put in your shopping cart can literally determine whether you remember your grandchildren's names 10 years from now. Danger fruit. Number 1, canned fruit cocktails and heavy syrup. Let me start with one of the most deceptive products in the grocery store. Those little cups of fruit cocktail that seem so convenient, so harmless, so easy to eat when you're not feeling up to peeling fresh fruit. The problem isn't the fruit itself, it's what it's swimming in. Most canned fruit cocktails are packed in heavy syrup that contains massive amounts of high fructose corn syrup or concentrated fruit juice. When you eat just one small cup, you're consuming more sugar than your brain can safely handle. Your blood sugar spikes dramatically within minutes. This isn't like eating a fresh peach where the natural fiber slows down sugar absorption. This is a direct hit of refined sugar wrapped around mushy fruit pieces. What happens next is invisible but devastating. Your pancreas releases a flood of insulin to deal with all that sugar. This insulin surge doesn't just affect your body. It crosses into your brain. Over time, your brain cells become resistant to insulin signals. This means your neurons can't efficiently use glucose for energy even when it's available. Your thinking becomes foggy. Your memory retrieval slows down. Tasks that used to be automatic now require conscious effort. Multiple studies have connected regular consumption of high fructose corn syrup with accelerated cognitive decline in older adults. The inflammation it triggers doesn't just affect your brain today. It sets up a pattern of damage that compounds over months and years. I remember working with a woman who prided herself on having fruit cocktail for dessert instead of cookies. She thought she was making the healthier choice, but when we looked at her diet closely, she was consuming these syrup-laden fruits twice a day. Her blood sugar patterns looked like a roller coaster. Within 6 weeks of switching to fresh berries, her mental clarity improved noticeably. She stopped losing her train of thought mid-sentence. Her family commented on how much sharper she seemed. That's the power of removing this hidden threat from your daily routine. If you love the convenience of ready-to-eat fruit, choose options packed in water or their own juice. Better yet, keep fresh fruit washed and ready in your refrigerator. Your brain will thank you. Danger fruit. Number 2, fruit juice. Even the natural kind. This one surprises people because we've been told for generations what she described as brain fog and difficulty finding words. She started eating half a pomegranate's worth of seeds every day. Within a month, she reported feeling mentally sharper. She was participating in conversations more actively. She wasn't searching for words nearly as often. The combination of improved circulation and reduced oxidative stress had made a tangible difference in her daily cognitive function. Pomegranate is a fruit that truly earns its superfood status when it comes to brain health. Protective fruit. Number 3, apples. The everyday brain guardian. There's wisdom in the old saying about an apple a day keeping the doctor away, especially when it comes to brain health. Apples contain a flavonoid called quercetin concentrated primarily in the skin. Quercetin is a powerful neuroprotective compound that shields brain cells from inflammation and oxidative damage. But here's the critical part. You must eat the apple with its skin intact to get these benefits. The flesh alone doesn't provide the same level of protection. Quercetin works by stabilizing cell membranes, making neurons more resistant to damage from free radicals and inflammatory molecules. It also helps regulate blood sugar, preventing the spikes and crashes that impair cognitive function. The fiber in whole apples, particularly the soluble fiber called pectin, slows down sugar absorption and feeds beneficial gut bacteria. This might seem unrelated to brain health, but emerging research shows a strong connection between gut health and cognitive function. The bacteria in your intestines produce compounds that influence brain chemistry and inflammation levels. By supporting a healthy gut microbiome, apples indirectly support your brain health. Studies following older adults over many years have found that those who regularly eat apples show slower rates of cognitive decline compared to those who don't. I have encouraged countless people to make apples a daily habit, and the results speak for themselves. One gentleman who had been experiencing increasing forgetfulness started eating an apple with breakfast every day. He chose organic varieties and always ate the skin. 3 months later, he told me he was having an easier time keeping track of appointments and remembering tasks he needed to complete. His wife confirmed that he seemed more mentally present and less confused. Apples aren't exotic or expensive. They're available year-round. They're easy to carry with you. They require no preparation. Yet, they deliver consistent, reliable brain protection through their unique combination of quercetin, fiber, and gentle natural sugars. This is a simple change that can yield profound long-term benefits for your cognitive health. Protective fruit number 4, kiwi fruit, the antioxidant powerhouse. Most people underestimate the nutritional power of kiwi fruit. This small, fuzzy fruit contains more vitamin C per serving than oranges. And vitamin C is crucial for brain health in ways most people don't realize. As you age, your brain accumulates oxidative damage from free radicals. Vitamin C is one of your brain's primary defenses against this damage. It neutralizes harmful molecules before they can damage neurons. It supports the production of neurotransmitters needed for memory and learning. It protects the delicate fats that make up brain cell membranes. Without adequate vitamin C, these protective functions decline. Kiwi fruit also contains significant amounts of vitamin E, another brain-protective antioxidant, plus folate and potassium. This combination of nutrients works synergistically to support cognitive function. The vitamin E protects fatty tissues in the brain. The folate supports the production of brain chemicals essential for mood and memory. The potassium helps regulate the electrical activity that allows neurons to communicate. Research has connected higher levels of these nutrients in the blood with better cognitive performance and slower rates of mental decline in older adults. What makes kiwi fruit particularly valuable is its low impact on blood sugar despite its sweet taste. It has a lower glycemic index than many other fruits, meaning it won't spike your glucose levels the way tropical fruits or dried fruits do. I've worked with people who were trying to increase their fruit intake but were worried about blood sugar. Kiwi fruit became their go-to option because it satisfied their desire for something sweet while supporting rather than undermining their brain health. One woman told me she had been struggling with low energy and difficulty concentrating. After adding 2 kiwi fruit to her daily routine, one at breakfast and one as an afternoon snack, she noticed increased mental stamina. She could focus on tasks longer without feeling mentally exhausted. The combination of stable blood sugar and abundant antioxidants made a measurable difference in her cognitive performance. Protective fruit. Number 5, avocado, the brain fuel exception. You might not think of avocado as a fruit, but botanically it is, and it's arguably one of the most important fruits for brain health after 60. Unlike other fruits, avocado is low in sugar and high in healthy fats, particularly monounsaturated fats. Your brain is nearly 60% fat by composition. The quality of fats you consume directly impacts the structure and function of your brain cells. The fats in avocado help build and maintain healthy cell membranes throughout your brain. They improve the fluidity of these membranes, making it easier for neurons to communicate with each other. This translates into faster thinking, better memory retrieval, and improved overall cognitive function. Avocados also contain significant amounts of vitamin E, which we've discussed as brain protective, plus lutein, a carotenoid that crosses into the brain and has been specifically linked to better cognitive performance in older adults. Studies have shown that people with higher lutein levels in their blood and eye tissue perform better on tests of memory processing speed and executive function. The combination of healthy fats, vitamin E, and lutein makes avocado uniquely valuable for protecting against age-related cognitive decline. The fats in avocado also help you absorb fat-soluble nutrients from other foods you eat with them, multiplying the brain health benefits of your entire meal. I've seen transformative results in people who added half an avocado to their daily diet. One person who had been experiencing what he called mental sluggishness started eating avocado every morning. Within weeks, he reported feeling mentally sharper. He was making decisions more quickly. He wasn't struggling to remember names the way he had been. His overall cognitive performance felt more like it had years earlier. The steady supply of quality fats was giving his brain the structural building blocks it needed to function optimally. Another benefit of avocado is its ability to help stabilize blood sugar when eaten with other foods. Adding avocado to a meal slows down the absorption of any sugars in that meal, preventing the spikes that damage brain function. This makes it an excellent companion to other fruits, moderating their impact on your blood glucose. The choices you make about which fruits to eat aren't trivial decisions. They're daily votes for or against your cognitive health. Every time you reach for canned fruit and syrup instead of fresh berries, you're choosing inflammation over protection. Every time you drink fruit juice instead of eating whole fruit, you're choosing sugar spikes over steady brain fuel. But the opposite is also true. Every time you add blueberries to your breakfast, you're actively protecting your memory centers. Every time you eat an apple with its skin, you're shielding your neurons from damage. Every time you enjoy pomegranate seeds, you're improving blood flow to your brain. What I want you to understand is that brain health isn't something that happens to you. It's something you create through hundreds of small choices made consistently over time. The person who maintains sharp memory and clear thinking into their 80s and 90s isn't just lucky. That orange juice is the breakfast of champions. Let me be clear about something crucial. When you drink fruit juice, even freshly squeezed juice with no added sugar, you're consuming fruit sugar without any of the fiber that normally protects your brain from sugar spikes. Think about it this way. Would you ever sit down and eat 4 oranges in 2 minutes? Of course not. But that's essentially what you're doing when you drink a standard glass of orange juice. All that fructose and glucose hits your bloodstream at once with nothing to slow it down. The research on this is sobering. Studies following older adults for years have found that those who regularly consume fruit juice show faster rates of brain shrinkage, particularly in the hippocampus. This is the memory center we talked about earlier. Even more concerning, daily fruit juice consumption has been linked to smaller total brain volume in people over 60. Think about that for a moment. The beverage you thought was giving you vitamins is actually associated with your brain physically shrinking faster than it should. The mechanism behind this is related to what scientists call glycation. When excess sugar circulates in your blood, it binds to proteins in your brain tissue, forming harmful compounds that damage neurons and blood vessels. This process accelerates cognitive aging. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but what about the vitamin C? What about the antioxidants? Here's the reality. You can get all those nutrients from whole fruits without the dangerous sugar spike. An orange eaten whole takes longer to consume, provides filling fiber, and delivers the same vitamins without overwhelming your system. I've worked with people who were shocked to discover their beloved morning juice habit was contributing to their afternoon brain fog and evening memory lapses. One gentleman had been drinking 2 large glasses of juice daily for 30 years. His fasting blood sugar was creeping up despite him not being diabetic. When he switched to eating 2 pieces of fruit instead, within 3 months, his mental clarity improved so dramatically, his wife thought he had started taking some new medication. He hadn't. He had simply stopped flooding his brain with liquid sugar. Danger fruit number 3, dried fruits like dates, raisins, and dried mango. Walk down the snack aisle and you'll see dried fruits marketed as nature's candy, a healthy alternative to processed sweets. But here's what they don't tell you. The drying process concentrates the sugar content to levels that are anything but brain-friendly for someone over 60. A single handful of raisins contains more sugar than a candy bar. 6 dates pack enough sugar to spike your blood glucose higher than eating a donut. This isn't an exaggeration. It's simple mathematics. When water is removed from fruit, what's left behind is an incredibly dense package of natural sugars with minimal fiber to slow absorption. Your body doesn't care whether sugar comes from dates or from table sugar. It responds the same way with an insulin surge, inflammation, and stress on your brain's energy systems. What makes dried fruits particularly problematic is that they're so easy to overeat. You'd feel full after eating 3 fresh apricots. But dried apricots, you can mindlessly consume 15 without blinking, each one delivering a concentrated hit of sugar. Many commercially dried fruits have even more problems. They're treated with sulfites to preserve color and prevent spoilage. These sulfites can interfere with the absorption of essential minerals like zinc and magnesium that your brain desperately needs for optimal function. I've seen older adults using dates as a daily sweet treat, thinking they're making a virtuous choice. Meanwhile, their blood sugar stays elevated for hours after eating just 3 or 4 dates. This chronic elevation creates persistent inflammation in brain blood vessels. It impairs the delivery of oxygen and nutrients to neurons over time. This contributes to the exact cognitive decline they're trying to avoid. One patient came to me concerned about increasing forgetfulness. She kept a bag of dried mango strips in her purse and ate them throughout the day as a healthy snack. When we calculated how much sugar she was consuming from this habit alone, it exceeded 40 grams daily. No wonder her memory was suffering. After switching to fresh fruit and nuts, her cognitive function stabilized and began improving. Danger fruit number 4, very sweet tropical fruits in excess. Tropical fruits like mango, pineapple, and papaya are delicious. They're packed with vitamins and enzymes that can be beneficial in moderation, but the key word is moderation. These fruits are naturally very high in sugar compared to berries or apples. A large ripe mango can contain over 40 grams of sugar. That's nearly as much as a can of soda. When someone over 60 eats a mango smoothie bowl topped with granola for breakfast, they're essentially starting their day with a sugar bomb that sets their brain up for inflammation and energy crashes. The problem intensifies because many older adults have developed some degree of insulin resistance without knowing it. Their bodies no longer process sugar as efficiently as they once did. So that tropical fruit that barely affected their blood sugar at age 40 now sends it soaring at age 65. This repeated spiking and crashing of blood glucose is particularly damaging to brain function. It impairs the formation of new memories. It makes it harder to concentrate. It disrupts sleep quality, which your brain needs for clearing out toxic waste products. The cascade of problems from eating too much sweet tropical fruit extends far beyond the immediate sugar spike. I'm not saying you can never enjoy a piece of mango or pineapple. I'm saying that making these super sweet fruits a daily habit puts your brain health at risk. The research is clear that people who consume large amounts of high sugar fruits, even natural fruits, show faster cognitive decline than those who focus on lower sugar options. One study followed older adults for over 10 years and found that those in the highest category of fruit sugar consumption had measurably poorer performance on memory tests and showed more signs of brain aging on imaging scans. This wasn't about occasionally enjoying fruit. This was about patterns of daily overconsumption. If you love tropical fruits, treat them as an occasional pleasure rather than a dietary staple. Your brain will function better on stable blood sugar than on the roller coaster these sweet fruits create. Danger fruit. Number 5, fruit-based snack chips and processed fruit products. The marketing on these products is brilliant. They show you pictures of wholesome fruit. They use words like baked and natural. They position themselves as the healthy alternative to potato chips. But here's what you need to know. Most fruit chips, fruit crisps, and similar products are deep fried in low-quality vegetable oils and often coated with added sugars. What you're actually eating is oxidized fat combined with concentrated fruit sugar, possibly the worst combination for your aging brain. The oils used in these products, typically palm oil or refined sunflower oil, become damaged during the high heat frying process. They form compounds that promote inflammation throughout your body, including in your brain. When you combine damaged fats with high sugar content, you create a double assault on your cognitive function. The sugar spikes your blood glucose and triggers insulin resistance. The oxidized fats cross into your brain and contribute to the buildup of harmful proteins associated with Alzheimer's disease. Studies have shown that people who regularly consume fried snack foods, even fruit-based ones, have higher rates of cognitive decline and dementia. The convenience of grabbing a bag of banana chips comes at a steep price for your brain health. These products have had all the protective fiber removed or degraded,